India's former President Pranab Mukherjee passed away today at the age of 84. The leader was admitted to a hospital in the national capital earlier this month for a brain clot surgery. The 13th president of the country was a titan in Indian politics. Leaders from India and around the world have been paying tributes to him on Twitter and other platforms. The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi said in his tweet, and I'm quoting, "He has left an indelible mark on the development trajectory of our nation. A towering statesman, he was admired across the political spectrum and by all sections of society." Indian President Ramnath Kovind also paid tributes to the former leader, saying that his demise is the passing of an era. The president said in his message, and I'm quoting, "He served Mother India with the spirit of a sage. The nation mourns losing one of its worthiest sons. Condolences to his family, friends, and all citizens." Home Minister Amit Shah, the Indian National Congress, and Rahul Gandhi also paid tributes. Not just Indian politicians, prime ministers and leaders from across South Asia have been sending in their tributes. Nepal's Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli said, and I'm quoting, "Nepal has lost a great friend. We remember his contributions in strengthening Nepal-India relations in different capacities of his public life," unquote. The Sri Lankan Prime Minister also said, and I'm quoting, "He was a statesman, a writer, and a man loved by all. The passion with which he served his nation is unparalleled. My deepest condolences to his family and friends." The Maldives Prime Minister also offered his condolences, saying, and I'm quoting, "Mr. Mukherjee was a public servant of the highest caliber, and his passing is a tremendous loss not only for India but the entire South Asian region." He was known as the troubleshooter for the UPA 1 and 2 governments, an old-school politician with admirers cutting across party lines. He was also awarded India's highest civilian honor. He became the 13th president of India in the year 2012 and played a crucial role in the UPA governments. A titan in India's political landscape, his passing has left a deep void and a legacy of great political acumen.
Born on December 11, 1935 in the eastern state of Bengal in undivided India, a college professor, Pranab Mukherjee's stellar political career spanning over 5 decades took off after being elected to the upper house of Indian Parliament in 1969. A 7-term member of the Parliament, Pranab Mukherjee had a meteoric rise in politics during the 70s under India's all-powerful Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. From being one of her youngest ministers in 1973, Pranab Mukherjee rose to the position of India's finance minister in 1982. During this period, he also served on the boards of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. A fallout with Indira Gandhi's son after her assassination saw Mukherjee parting ways with the Congress for 3 years, only to rejoin the party in 1989. Made the head of India's Planning Commission in 1991 by the then Prime Minister Narasimha Rao, Mukherjee returned to the Union Cabinet as an External Affairs Minister in 1995. One of Mr. Mukherjee's most significant but less talked about contributions to Indian politics is his role in ensuring Sonia Gandhi's rise to the Congress president's post, a move which shaped his subsequent political years. The man who was considered to be the Prime Minister in waiting in the 1980s remained one of the most powerful men in India for 8 years, holding the most important portfolios of finance, defense, external affairs and home ministry in Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's cabinet. However, the top posts always remained out of his grasp. Awarded India's second highest honour of the Padma Vibhushan in 2008. Pranab Mukherjee stepped away from active politics in 2012 to become India's 13th president.
I will faithfully execute the office of President of India.
As India's leader of opposition L.K. Advani famously said during Pranab Da's farewell from Parliament, "Wonder who will save the government now." Pranab Mukherjee did not hesitate to question his government over inordinate use of ordinances to carry out the function of the executive. Thus, he came to be regarded as one of India's most politically inclined presidents. After being in the corridors of power for nearly 40 years, Pranab Mukherjee returned to life of a common Indian as Citizen Mukherjee in 2017. He made waves by attending an event organized by Congress's biggest ideological opponent, the RSS, in 2018. Despite outrage among his former party's rank and file and demands from his own family not to attend the event, Pranab Da went to Nagpur and delivered a rousing speech on Indian ethos. Pranab Da's visit to Nagpur is a testimony to his politics. Opponents are not enemies. Pranab Mukherjee was honoured with India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna, last year, making him the only living politician apart from former Prime Minister Vajpayee to receive the honour in over 2 decades.